Remember, Mace gave himself to God because he found himself drowning with the fact of P. Diddy owning rights to his catalog. And P. Diddy didn't even release this man's catalog until 2023, 2024. After it wasn't selling and making no noise no more, you let this man like his... Thank you so much. Hey, what's going on? You really messed up this man's whole life into where he had to run to God. And then you done made him a whole backslider because he started watching all his colleagues blowing up later on in the 2000s. So he left the church to come back to the world. Now he doing this podcast with Cameron. And I'm not saying Mace is a bad person. Mace is absolutely a great person with a big personality. He just got the short end of the stick by being signed with Bad Boy, with somebody that took advantage of his rights. This man was writing for everybody in that label, on that label. He was writing for Biggie. He was writing for Lil Kim. He was writing for P. Diddy. He was writing for everybody. All that money was going to P. Diddy bank account. That's why I say I don't care what nobody say, what they have to say about 50 Cent when he go in on P. Diddy. P. Diddy ruined a lot of the culture life. He ruined a lot of people lives. The same black man y'all defending ruined a lot of lives. Took food off the table of a lot of black men that signed their lives over to Bad Boy, and they was getting the short end of the stick. And y'all made P. Diddy a billionaire off of the back of strong black artists. He robbed them. He robbed them of everything. Make sure you do your homework and research on how P. Diddy ruined a lot of black men lives. Listen, you could do wrong to people as long as you want, but it all has to come to an end. Just know that there's always consequences and repercussions behind every action. I don't care how rich you get. A lot of people think they're invincible when they start seeing millions. $1 million just change your bank account status. It does not change your destiny. It does not change what is made out for you, whether it's to pay the piper, whether it's to reap what you sow. It got to come back to you. It's like a boomerang. Whatever you throw out in the universe, it got to come back. So if you throw positivity out there in the universe, positivity is going to be reciprocated. But if you throw negativity out there in the world, you got to expect the backlash that come with what you throw out there. You can't be sitting around playing like you victim or victimized by people out here that you have preyed on. You done preyed on a multitude of people, talent, and careers to better yourself. Them big houses that you had in California and in Miami, those were off the back and hard work of artists that you signed up under Bad Boy. A lot of these artists signed with these labels with the expectation of blowing up big, and to find out they just a tax write-off with no intentions on making them great. P. Diddy did that to a lot of people. He hurt a lot of homes and a lot of families financially. P. Diddy did that to a lot of his artists. Craig Mack. Yes, P. Diddy did that to a lot of artists that were talented. He did that to a lot of artists that were talented. How can you steal from people that will keep your company in rotation forever? How could you rob the person that added his penmanship to all of your artists right now? How could you do Mace like that? And then if Mace wouldn't have never got that contract with Cameron for this podcast, that 20 million or 2 million they had got, girl, listen, P. Diddy wouldn't have even gave that man back his catalog. But because he felt like Mace was in the position of brushing shoulders with the elite that he was brushing shoulders with, he finally decided to give this man back his catalog. After 2 decades. Is it 2 decades or 3? Shit, after 3 decades. It took P. Diddy 3 decades to give Mace his catalog. That is sad and so disappointing that we have black men that become successful, and the only way they can come up and feel like they can stay with stability is to rob from other fellow black people in the culture. And it has showed us time and time again, everybody want to root for these rich guys. Tell myself, we got to stop tearing down the rich black millionaires in the industry. How the hell you think some of their ass got there? By doing the same thing you telling us not to do to them.